So I'll try to keep it as short as I can because I'm going to be serious. I can't talk about the book. You already know from the caption, thumbnail, whatever it is, that what book I'm going to talk about. I don't have words. I'm telling you, I don't get it. If H.D. Colton was wanted to write the recovery, or I don't know what she even wanted to write in the book. I'm really calm right now, but I'm telling you, I called my best friend and I yelled for hours. Every chapter ended, I called her, yelled. Then it was so hard for me to complete the whole damn book. So fucking hard. Who can write something so shitty about let's just get over with the summary and everything. I'm not in the mood of talking about this book more than this. It starts with where the first book ended, the cliffhanger where Adeline is kidnapped. So Adeline is kidnapped by two boys named Rio and Rick. Rio and Rick kidnaps them. And I'm going to skip a lot of characters' name because they are all useless in the story as far as I know. They are using Adeline to human trafficking. Jade is trying to find her with his friend. I don't care about that. I'm not one bit. I just hate it. I hate the first part because it was all about how Adeline is suffering in such a weird ways I can't even explain. The second part is all about how it's still a suffering. Just now it's Jade, so it's lovable. Okay, so Adeline is injured and everything because of the car incident. Once she recovers, they started training her with some other girls like Bethany, Phoebe, and every other girl kind. Sydney was also a girl in them. They are just some main of them, you can say. So I don't remember the character's name. Know that I wrote a script about it. It's just pure rant, pure anger I have towards the book. I read the book. Someone in that place where they sell S.A. Bethany and Adeline kind of defend her, and that guy then sexually assault Adeline in front of everyone there. That was the first trigger. Later, the Claire or whoever that manager is of them, I'm counting out every sexual scene they created for the sake of the book, which was not necessary according to me, because if you are creating that, at least so that she had that amount of trauma. The amount of suffering she got through was written really well. I'm telling you, it wasn't written bad. I could feel her pain. But if you're writing something, at least every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I saw the action, I did not saw the reaction. Where was it? The second time she got raped was with a heel, with a foot of a heel by her boss, because Adeline broke the heel. She didn't broke the heel, Sydney broke the heel, but Sydney blames Adeline. After that, they participate in a culling test where men hunts them with their arrows, and whoever's win them, whoever's get them, I don't give a shit. After that, Adeline failed the culling test. No one caught her because she hid. Okay, she hid in a train car or something. No one caught her, so she failed the culling test. And again, they used Rocco. Just such an amazing actor in the book. I'm telling you, I just wish I could meet Rocco once in my lifetime, because my okay, so later Rocco rapes her because she failed the culling test. After that, they participate again in the culling test, and Addie survives this time by killing Phoebe at her place. And Xavier, I guess, bought her, or someone else, I don't remember, Xavier, someone else bought her, and for 2 months they visited Addie. They raped her and carved her body with a knife, with a fucking knife. And yeah, that happened, and Jade finally finds her with the help of Daya, that brotherhood link and everything. He finally found her. And you know what literally disgusted me the most in the book was, in the first book they did it with a gun, disgusting as hell. In the second book they did it with a knife. Why? Because Jade is different. Oh my fucking god, you son of a bitch. Jade is different. Jade is lovable. Jade can do anything because Adeline loves him. Why Adeline love him? Because Jade used to stalk her, sexually assault her, and due to the Stockholm syndrome, she fell in love with him. So she don't mind when it's Jade, but she minds when it's every other guy. I'm not saying she should not mind when it's every other guy. I'm saying she should also mind when it's Jade. She went through something. If an actual girl went through, they wouldn't let anyone touch them, not even another girl. I think H.D. Carlton should have talked to a few brave survivors of SA and Grape and talked to them. I don't think she knows what really happens when you are a survivor of something this disturbing, traumatizing, as much as Addie went through. Okay, yeah, so later, as far as I remember, they tried to push Addie's boundary, they tried to do things, and an amazing scene written in the book is where Jade carves the same scars on Addie's body to turn them into the scar of his love, and they do whole body carving thing with a knife where Addie asks him to draw a rose on her chest, carve a rose on her chest. I skipped the whole damn thing because I'm telling you, I cannot accept that. I cannot accept something like that Addie was fine getting carved by Jade at the same place she got carved. There are other fucking ways to get over a trauma. You don't have to go through that limit that only a sex can help you get over something. If you're sexually assaulted, just get involved with a man who loves you. Just get him treated like that, the same exact way, and you will be healed. That is not how it fucking works. भाई चूतिया समझ रखा है. I'm sorry. Okay, I went into Hindi right there. Shit happened. Addie overcame. Like, amazingly, she overcame. They started to push boundaries, get new fantasies, which was like, wow, just clap. And Claire dies, everything's happy. Jade proposes to Eddie and they got married. Amazingly written story, I'm telling you. This is the most I can talk about this book. This is my very real opinion about this. I'm going to throw these two books away. They do not even belong in my shelf. that kind of book where you make literally fun of someone's trauma, because I don't get it how easily Eddie overcame it, even though Jade did the same thing she went through in those 2 months. I get that Jade hold back. There were a few chapters where you can see that Jade is holding back because Eddie is scared. But when they finally started they started in a very wrong way. No one started like that. No one started like that. It's a gentle process. It's a gentle process. Other person is in trauma. The scars are on their body. How can they just forget it and experience new things in lives? I'm being honest, H.D. Carlton might be a great writer. I am kind of deciding between to read Where's Molly or not after reading Haunting Adeline. But she, according to me, just talked about sexual assault very, very normally than it is in actual life. Adeline went through a lot. Some girls even went through 1% of it, and it still remains in them for their whole life. And what Adeline went through, I don't think it was that easy for her to get over it, just because it was Jade who did the same thing. The carving, the knife, the rose, the boundaries pushing thing, none of that worked for me. None of that. It's a serious issue, and books these days have made fun of it. They've normalized it so much that if it's a stalker, if it's the main character, we don't hate him from the very start just because he's the main character. If he's the villain and he did the same thing, we hate him from the very start because it says that he's a villain. But some even justify it, saying that Adeline enjoys it. When Jade started doing anything, I'm not talking about it. I'm not talking about it anymore. This is the first and last time I'm reading any H.D. Carlton book. First and last time. I am happy living in the dark with sexual assault, rape, stalking, kidnapping, forcing, consensual is not romantic. I am happy in that small, tiniest world. I don't need that bigger mind. I don't need that dark romance. I don't need that thing where you just forget the line of what's comfortable and what's not. These books have created this small, tiny meaning which makes the biggest impact, that a no is not always a no. And it fucking hurts me to see the readers loving it. If you open apps like Actor AI or Chai app, where you can talk to Moldy Grey Man, you'll notice one thing. No matter what you do, they don't take no as a no. I mean, they are not humans, are they? They are robots made by humans. They are AIs made by humans. They are just softwares. So whoever created that has to make sure that a no doesn't mean a no. And how did she or he get the idea then? Because of these books. I'm not blaming only HD Garden or Haunting Adeline. There are several books. There are Lights Out, there's Molly, there's Little Spider, that shitty book. I swear to God, I hate that book. And a lot of books like that, where a no is not seen as a no. When I read Yaoi or BL, I always read the reviews, because 9 out of 10 yaois would have SA portrayed not as SA or rape, but as something the victim enjoyed deep down, but he didn't accept it, and a no doesn't actually meant a no. There are a lot of books that tells that kind of story, and I don't accept that. I don't know why everyone else is accepting that, like it's no big deal and it's fine, we can do that. This is a perspective we have to change, otherwise things will get way too much out of hand. We are normalizing rape, sexual assault, and that stupid fucking thing rapists say that a no is a shy yes. We are just normalizing that. It's not right. It's not right.